Okay. Continuing on. We have Victory Rush. I think Victory Rush can also be macro behind charge, but I don't do it. Don't ask me why. I don't. I think it's just because I like to see it shine. I don't know why, but I do. Then we have Throwdown, which is stun. Use it when you need to stun someone. Then we have Hamstring. Now, I have Hamstring and I also have Howling. I always call this shit Howling. Piercing Howl. Okay, but they're both slowing someone down. This is melee, this one is range. Okay, but let me tell you something. There is a little cool talent here that we're gonna go through. It's called Improved Hamstring. I don't take it right now because I've been running, or I was running arena with my wife, that she's a Frost DK. So there is lots and lots of roots in that comp. Lots of roots. So I don't need to go for Improved Hamstring. So instead I said, let's do some crazy weird spec. So I tried to come up with my own. I tried to come up with my own spec, and I said, blah 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 blah. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And I found myself that I've been having a lot of extra rage. So with a lot of extra rage, I've been hitting that heroic strike a lot, very often, and it happens that it crits often. So I said, this talent called Insight is gonna make it so my heroic strike has an even more chance to crit, and the next one will crit too. So I'm like, interesting, I like that. So I'm just gonna take it. So I took that, and I didn't take that, and I also didn't take something else that I completely forgot, but since I forgot, it was probably worth it. It wasn't Deadly Calm, because I never take Deadly Calm, because I have really good management of my rage. And back in the day, in the beginning of Cataclysm, when I used Deadly Calm, I was always like overfilling myself with rage, and it was ridiculous. It wasn't necessary. I don't find it necessary. I see lots of warriors using it. Most warriors take it, but I just don't find it. For me, it's not good. I'm sorry, but for you, it might be good. If you find yourself like you rage starve a lot, use it. Take it and use it when you rage starve. Okay, continuing on, we have Piercing Howl, which is a talent in the Fury tree. Okay, if you wanna go for this, don't take Battle Trance. Take Blood Craze plus Cruelty, and then go for Piercing Howl. Okay, let's talk about talents for a bit here. If you wanna go for Gag Order, which makes your right here your pew pew, your pummel and heroic throw, it will give it 100. It says 50%, but if you put 2 points, it's 100% to silence the target for 3 seconds. So you'll be super silent. Yeah, you shut people up like hell. You'll be a complete asshole. You're just gonna shut people up all the time. So if you want that, go for that. If not, go for Piercing Howl. I found that it's useful. It's really useful. It's really nice to have. But Blood Craze and Cruelty both are really good talents as well. So it's better, in my opinion, to take an Insight and Toughness. With Toughness, it's not that great, in my opinion, especially because you're only gonna take 2. You're not even gonna take 3. So yeah, this is what I like. But there is tons of freaking specs out there for warriors. Like there is like 10 different specs that you just change like one talent, but the basics are almost the same thing. Don't take Tactical Mastery. If there is not even stance anymore. Don't even take Tactical Mastery. Okay, let's continue on. Thunder Armor, I already talked how you use your Thunder Armor. I hope you remember. Thunderclap. What do you use Thunderclap on? If I have a healer on me, if I have a healer on my ass, let's say in a battleground, and I have like 5 people on me, I just Thunderclap, and I use Demoralizing Shout, so to make it a little bit easier on the healer. If they're retarded enough, they're gonna continue going on me, and I'm gonna end up killing them all. But if not, they're gonna go on the healer. But yeah, Thunderclap is nice to to weak people up, and so is Immortalizing Shout. Normally use them the same time. And Thunderclap is also really good to protect a flag. If you're protecting a flag, doesn't matter if you're in a random BG or if you're in a Raider battleground. If you're protecting the flag, this is really nice. Every 6 seconds, you're gonna hit Thunderclap, hit it. Every time it comes up, they're not gonna be able to take the flag. Simple as that. Berserker Rage, I also have it on a different keybind to get out of fear, sap, and stupid shit that you can get out of Berserker Rage. Shield Block, I have it here, but I almost never use it because I have it with Shield Wall on my second stance. Let's change stance. On my defensive stance, I have Shield Block right here. Shield Wall and Shield Block together in the same macro. Okay. So I have it right here for some unknown reason. But that keybind is actually something completely different next expansion. So it's not a lost keybind anymore. Pew 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 pew. Okay, next one is pew pew pew. Macros. Go back into macros. Okay, this one pew 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 is gonna make it so you heroic throw, and you can keep throwing or shooting depending on what weapon you have on at the target. Okay, why? Well, if you get your not deep freeze, if you're a Nova, if you're sitting on a Nova, you don't have Blaze Storm, you don't have anything to get out of it, and you're gonna get Shatter. You can delay that Shatter by doing heroic throw and keep throwing. How do you delay it? Because, well, if the mage doesn't have their stupid frost shield, whatever it's called, on, it's gonna delay the cast. Their cast is gonna jump a little bit, so they might not get that second shatter that they wanna get, that double shatter that they wanna get. They might not get it, so it's good to delay that. If not, it's good to continue to do damage while you're stuck in a route. Pretty much that's why I have it on there. Then we have Intimidating Shout. Intimidating Shout is a good skill that fears people. I almost never use in battlegrounds, mostly in arena. It just fears people, but it breaks by damage, so don't have any bleeds on the people that you want to fear off of you or whatever. Then Retaliation. This skill doesn't exist anymore next expansion, and I'm glad, because 5-minute cooldown was worthless. 1-minute cooldown would have been great, or 3-minute cooldown would have been great to counter every evasion that rogues do, but it's on a 5-minute cooldown. This counters attack enemy strikes. This is only for melee. I don't think hunters can get from this. No, this is only for melee. And yeah, it does lots of damage. Really, like if someone's stupid enough to continuously be hitting you, it does lots of damage. Shattering Throw. This skill is awesome. This is like a mass dispel but single target. It will like break bubble and other stuff that I can think about right now. Ice block, okay? Anything that people are immune to, that makes them immune to stuff. Shattering Throw will break it. Don't worry about the damage. It's not to do damage. It's just to shatter their freaking bubble. It's a 5-minute cooldown, so use it wisely. Then let's go to the right a little bit more. We have my stances. Nothing really important to talk about the stances. If you need to go defensive,
Here they are.
Go on defensive stance. If you need to go offensive, go on battle staff. Don't go on berserker stance. You may go on berserker stance and do Blaze Storm if you may like. I never do anymore. Berserker stance is gonna be better to Blaze Storm on next expansion. That's for sure. That's for very sure. But for now, it's not really worth it. I already talked about the Demoralizing Shout, Shield Wall, pop it when you have you. Okay, if you really need to like avoid damage, let's say you have a healer in you and you really gotta avoid damage. What you gotta do? Let me dance again. Okay, what you gotta do is just go on defensive stance, put your shield, your 100 shield up, and pop this with shield block. You're gonna block like every other hit. You're gonna parry every third hit, and you're gonna take like 40% less damage the whole time anyway. So it's gonna make it really easy on your healer. pretty much. Mostly useful in arena more than battlegrounds. But in battlegrounds it's also really good because you can be almost close to be like a stupid fucking bear and protect a flag for longer just so people can resurrect. So you can pop this and last 50% longer than you would have last if you didn't have this on with your one-hander and shield. So it's useful in some parts in battlegrounds, mostly useful for arena when you need to go defensive. Yeah, not gonna get into that. Then we have a macro called FSU. Fuck shit up. What does this do? Cast at focus charge and cast at focus throwdown, both in the same keybind. If I need to charge at my focus to interrupt something, or if I need to charge and throw down, there it is. That it is for focus. Then right here, oh sorry, fear right here. It's fear of focus, so I don't have to like target my focus. I can just charge him. Oh, it charges too. I forgot about that. Yeah, it charges and fears my focus. So yeah, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to think about pressing 2 different buttons. I can just charge and fear. Then I have my bandages, just so when you don't have any dots on you. Then I have this is my heroic leap. Heroic leap with an exclamation mark. It makes it so you can spam it. Because my Razor Naga, I make it so it spams shit. So spam. You're right there. There we go. See how fast I do AoEs? That's thanks to the Razor Naga. Okay. Then we have the other next ones. Battle shout is my mouse up. Mouse down is my commanding shout. Then shift mouse down is my recklessness. And then my change weapon used to be shift mouse up, but I started getting really confused for some reason because my head's stupid. So I started getting really confused. So I decided to change this one to E, to change weapons and E. Okay. So yeah. Okay, what's next? I think we're done. Are we almost done? Oh shit. Oh, my mount. Yeah, I have a mount macro if you want to see it. It pretty much makes me use my parachute and my mount. But I have another macro somewhere over here, mounts. What you do, you show if flyable, whatever flyable mount you have. If not, then your ground mount. And then you do the same thing but with cast. Flyable, no mounted, then whatever mount you have. Stupid icon, get off of my video. And then no mounted, and then your ground mount. Make sure you put that thing right there. And then you do slash dismount, and you can also add slash use 15 so you can use your parachute at the same time. That's pretty much it. Let's check out my notes to see that I went through everything. Inside, guard order, inside, piercing how. Oh yeah, you can take inside and piercing how like I did, or you can take inside plus gag order. You can take slam plus piercing how without inside. Slam. You can take slam plus inside, but you will have to not take improve hamstring. If you want to take improve hamstring anyway, you should probably take one off of you should take off piercing how, and probably one off of drums of war, but it's worthless. Don't do that. Piercing how is good. If you need improve hamstring, if you need that route, don't take inside. Just don't take inside. Put that extra thing in deadly calm or blitz. I forgot to talk about blitz. If you're rage starving, blitz is also really good because it will help you with your rage. When you charge, you get more rage. 5 additional rage actually is a big deal. When I first got up to 85, I was rage starving a lot, especially because the warrior was kind of different in that time. So I put 2 out of 2 in blitz. Don't worry about the extra stuns. They're not really that worthless. But the extra rage is very important. Let's go through my notes again. Okay. Slam plus inside plus piercing how. Okay. That's what I am. I am piercing how, inside, and slam spec. You don't, oh by the way, if you don't want to use slam, you don't have to spec for slam. Don't spec for slam. Put 2 out of 2 in improve hamstring instead. There it is. And you can go for inside instead, and forget about slam and just do heroic strike when you have a lot of rage. Improve hamstring, bleeds, deadly calm. If you need rage, use deadly calm. I don't use it. Oh, glyphs, before we go. Glyphs. Mortal strike and overpower. You must have this. If you don't, it's because you don't have him. Go buy him. Blaze storm. You can use this. It's nice to have a freedom more often. Or slam. I don't even have it. You can use slam too, but I like blaze storm. What else we have here? You can go for either piercing howl or rapid charge. Read it. Pause it if you need to. Then you can do sweeping strike or victory rush. Victory rush is really good if you're like crazy Bajira guy and you get a shitload of killing blows, because this is gonna heal you for like 50% of your health. No kidding. This is gonna heal you for a shitload. So yeah, you can do that instead of sweeping strikes. I don't recommend anyone not taking long charge. Everyone needs to have a long charge. It's just that necessary, even for arena. Then we have Colossus Smash. I don't even have this, but I've seen that a lot of people are using Colossus Smash. That also applies Thunder Armor, because Thunder Armor will give you an extra 4%. So instead of 50, it's gonna be 54%. Meh. For those that keep Thunder Armor up, it's really nice because it will help you keep your Thunder Armor up. And also, since it lasts 30 seconds, every 20 seconds or every proc that you get, because this procs from your auto attacks, I believe. This proc sometimes. Oh no! It's a talent. Take that talent. Let me see. Let me just show you so you don't kind of cry later. Okay, this talent, Sudden Death. Colossus Match. Your melee hits have a 6% to reset your Colossus Match. That's pretty much it. Okay, but yeah, so every 20 seconds you will continuously be reapplying Thunder Armor, which is really nice. I might take it one day. At the moment, I won't. Spell Reflection is really good for next expansion. Then we have the minor ones. Do whatever you want except for Enduring Victory. This one I like. Why? Because I can manage my heal better. Since it gives you 5 more seconds for your Victory Rush to fall off. So it says, okay, I'm 100% health right now. I don't need to take my Victory Rush. We'll say that. It has happened to me before. So let's say you just kill a stupid bear. The bear wasn't doing any damage to you, but you killed the stupid bear. And then you have... Oh, no. Other way around. You had like a pro warrior on you on something. The pro warrior doesn't do any damage. And then you just kill like a cat. You were killing a stupid cat druid. And okay, you killed him, and then the pro warrior, you were still at like 100% health, we'll say, or 95. We'll say 95. So you're gonna get on the warrior, or you're just gonna ignore the warrior, because ignoring tanks is fun in Battlegrounds. And you're gonna go to some other squishy dude. They're gonna kite you for like 5 seconds, and you're gonna charge back at them and do Victory Rush, and you're gonna go from like 70% health up to 100% health again. And then you're gonna kill him and get another Victory Rush and continue to ignore that tank. That fun. Well, this is it for now. I hope you like this guide. Very simple. It wasn't short as sweet as I wanted it, but I hope you enjoyed it. And Facebook, like me on Facebook, Twitter, follow me on Twitter, spread the word, tell your friends, share this video. Until the next one, good hunting.